And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Thursday morning, everyone. Getting into another first alert weather day here at News Channel 10. Seeing cloudy skies out there as we head into the mid-morning period. That's showing that there is moisture in the air. If that cloud cover starts to break, we'll see daytime heating, and then thunderstorms are back in the forecast. Daytime highs around the region today are going to be very familiar. We're going to see high 70s to low 80s around much of the region. You'll see it's a touch warmer further off towards the west. There is good reason for that, and the dry line is the reason why. Looking at our first alert weather event, like I said, more severe weather in the forecast for the day today. Now, you will notice a slight risk generally favoring the eastern side of the area. Amarillo is kind of right on that line of slight and marginal. That's basically the line we kind of expect that dry line to set up on today. And of course, like I said, if that dry line moves further west, that puts Amarillo in play. If it moves further east, it takes us out of that severe potential. So let's take a look at our general setup. Current dry line forecast has those dew points staying in the 50s and even 60s further off towards the east. Meanwhile, you're going to be seeing 20s and 30s there further off towards the west, while Amarillo, like I said, right on that line. You'll see going into late this afternoon, you'll see that dry line pushes even further to the east, possibly taking Amarillo out of that severe threat. And then, of course, we'll see that moisture bounce back tonight into tomorrow. Cold front tomorrow may shake some things up as well. But let's talk high-definition model run. There's that cloud cover. You can see exactly where it stops here as we head into the mid-morning period. Right now, models do show that cloud cover breaking, allowing storms to start to fire up. Basically, like I said, on that line, straight from Guyman, straight south through the Plainview area. And that's what's going to open up the door for that severe weather to really start to kick into gear in that nice moisture-rich environment. Of course, daytime heating will keep things in play as well. You'll see those severe storms working their way up towards the east, around Perryton, down through Clarendon, eastern half of the area. Like I said, at that point, you have your dry line somewhere right along here. And if you're west of that line, probably not going to see any new storms form up. So we're going to watch it very carefully. Like I said, everything generally starts to move on out overnight tonight, maybe reloading for another shot at some severe weather, rain showers for tomorrow. Like I said, that's an issue for tomorrow as a cold front is really going to kind of wreak havoc on that part of the outlook. Before today, one of our highest threat days for large hail. Right now, we have a highest risk for large hail that we've seen all week. That's going to be 2-inch plus sized hail. We're talking destructive hail. Of course, we saw some of that in Dimmitt last night. Could be seeing that in more areas for today. The flash flooding risk is a little bit higher, especially in areas that have seen rain already this week. Saturated ground. Strong winds will be a part of things as well. The tornado risk is relatively low, still not zero though, so we're not going to completely discount that possibility for late this afternoon. Tomorrow, like I said, a cold front starts to push through the region. You'll see 50s and 60s in the northern half of the area, 70s down off towards the south, but it's going to come down to the speed of that front. If it comes through a little bit quicker, that's going to kill our severe potential for the day. Still might see some rain showers, but severe weather chances will go down if that cold front comes in faster, which they have a history of doing that here in the Texas Panhandle. 7-day supercast. We're going to go 40% on those chances for today, 20% on tomorrow. Still a little wishy-washy there. Rain showers and cooler weather for your Saturday, and then possible chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms going into next week. As always, keep things locked into newschannel10.com, our first alert weather app, our social media pages, as we're going to be posting frequent updates throughout the day. Any live streams will be happening right here, so stay tuned for any updates on that element of the forecast. Stay safe out there.